Hey, what's up, all you action figure lovers out there? MasterMarvel's back at it once again, bringing you another action figure review. Tonight we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends. This is the Doctor Strange. What was it? I don't have the whole wave, but this is from the new Doctor Strange wave. The Rintra Build-A-Figure. And you guys know me. I usually like to get the entire wave before I even review these, but okay, for one, Multiverse of Madness, that's what the Doctor Strange movie is. It hasn't been out to theaters yet. We haven't seen it. We've only seen trailers for it. But I mean, Doctor Strange has been kind of dumped down on our throats for like a couple years now. We've gotten a lot of Doctor Strange stuff, especially the MCU. So I'm not overly excited. I do love my MCU. I'm excited about getting like Wong and the new version of Mordo, and I guess the America Chavez. I'm just not really impressed by this, but I love my comic figures. And Sleepwalker is one of those that I've been wanting and dying to see in the Marvel Legends for a long time now, because rewind back about 10 to 12 years, I didn't even know who the hell Sleepwalker was. I don't remember him from the 90s. I don't really remember from the comics. But I was dating this girl one time, and her mother had this. She's like, I've got a bunch of Marvel comics. They knew I was a Marvel guy. I was into comics. I was a nerd. So they're like, hey, what do you think of these? You know, value. And I looked them up. They weren't, but they were an entire, seemed like an entire collection of Sleepwalker comics. So that was my first introduction. I thought it was kind of interesting. But anyways, through the research, I couldn't really find anything. She ended up giving me all these comic books. I still have them to this day. And I just always thought that Sleepwalker was an interesting character. So I was dying to see him in the Marvel Legend. I've seen complaints already where he's just kind of like too short because he's on the Bucky cap muck. But I don't even care about that, man. Just as long as I got Sleepwalker on the shelves, dude, I'm happy. So we're going to go ahead and bust this guy open. I will eventually get the rest of this wave, but it's going to be kind of a slow progress because I'm not in a big hurry for it. But I will eventually get it, and we'll look at all the other figures. But for now, let's get him out of here, get a closer look at it. I wish I had some of my comics handy to do some picture comparisons, but I don't. Or even another Marvel Legends to compare to, but I really don't have too many. You know what? I'll be right back. I might have a couple. It's going to be a big fat no. I just went to storage today and I took a whole bunch of stuff out there, so that's why I don't have really anything to compare to, but I just found this guy today, so I'm like, I don't want to wait to do a review of this guy. Of course, we get the Build-A-Figure piece for whatever the hell his name was. Rintra. I'm not even familiar with him from the comics, but I do know he is in the comics. So I wasn't a big Doctor Strange comic reader. I mean, I like him in the movies, but is Doctor Strange anybody's favorite? I don't want to offend anybody. I'm sure somebody out there is like, what? I love Doctor Strange. No offense. Noisy ass packages, dude. Alright. You know, we gotta keep shit tidy. I don't know who the artist was that did the Sleepwalker comics, but whoever it was, I remember the artwork being really nice. Really nice. It was badass looking. What the freak is going on here? Everybody's like, I'm just watching this guy fucking play with that box. Shit. I forget that we get a small little bio for Sleepwalker on here. So the Sleepwalker is the guardian of the Mindscape. apprehending beings that invade the sleeping minds of humans. It's pretty vague, but if you got it, you got it. Okay, the Bucky Cat mold. It's outdated, sure, but it has been working for a long time. I mean, half of our Marvel Legend collection right now is Bucky Cat molds and Hyperions, and, you know, so it's changing as it goes, but there's enough new stuff on this that it's almost not even recognizable as a Bucky Cat mold. I mean, with the wraps on the legs, on the shins, and on the forearms, the belt, all this added stuff just kind of, it steers you away from that Bucky Cat mold, and I think he looks good. I wish I had someone else to stand him next to, because people were complaining he's short because he's like a really tall, lanky guy. But, I mean, you got to figure he's probably no taller than, you know, Havoc or something. Somebody on the, you know, Forge, on that Bucky Cat mold. So, but I mean, I have seen him compared to some, and because of the like, these boots are different, so it kind of gave him a little more length. So he's a little bit taller than your average Bucky Cap, and he does have interchangeable hands. Which I don't know him to be a slugger, you know what I mean, in the comics. He's more of a mind type power set. So to have these hands right here would actually be better. It kind of shows his power set off a little bit better. I wish that there was alternate heads with this guy, actually, because just you look at him, he's got this just kind of solemn blank face going on here. But then you look at him on the box, he's got that grimace look, he's showing some teeth. You know, that's, at least an alternate head would have been nice to get some more action, I guess, more personality in the look. I like the asymmetry with the missing sleeve on one side. That's kind of cool. Shredded cape looks pretty awesome. It just floats. There's no peg on it. The articulation, you know what we're getting here. We're getting everything. Everything's good, but we're not getting any butterfly joints. We have, what is it, the ball hinged for the neck, so you're gonna get some up and down, some tilt. But with this cloak on him, the hood, you're limited. But you do see you can get some range out of it a little bit, at least to one side. So I don't know. It'll work. It could be worse. But, of course, it could be better. You know, they could have used a Spider-Man buck or something. The new Spidey. But all in all, I'd have to say he's pretty badass looking. And I would recommend, I mean, if you don't know who Sleepwalker is, I guess read about him. You know, at least Wiki or something. But, yeah, if you see this guy, don't miss out on him, because he's a very unique character. He's interesting. He's, like I said, he's got tons of comics out there, so he's just not like a quiet back B-list type character, really. He's not really an A either. He's more like a B+. So I like that we got the boot rotation, man. Boot rotation is essential to articulated figures. It's essential to balance. And it bugs me when they make them, they put it, they know we need it, then we get new shit where they've redone it, like, whoa, no more boot cut. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, this guy is looking pretty impressive. I would highly recommend him. And I'm not knocking the rest of this wave, because there is some good stuff to this wave. I mean, we've got this other comic character, what's his name? Despair. Yeah, I see. He probably will be the next one I pick up. But yeah, I want them all. The new, the Astro version of Doctor Strange looks incredible. So there's some good stuff here, but we're just a lot of Doctor Strange lately. A lot. So it's a little overwhelming. But yeah, that's going to be it. Like I said, I don't really have anything to compare it to right now. I can't complain about it. I don't have any complaints about it. Whatever anybody else is complaining about, that's just their opinion. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But for me, this is definitely my Sleepwalker. It's perfect. I don't even ask for another one. Thank you very much, Hasbro. I'm happy. So if you guys see it, get it. And again, if you guys like this video, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this figure and what you guys think of the review. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You will catch all my latest videos. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.